Hi, Vasa. What's oh boy? What is oh boy? Hi, Dylan. That's a fine how to do. How do we do? How do you do? That's a fine. How does that saying go? That's a fine to do. Nope. It's just almost there and I can't quite get it. What the heck is oh boy? Oh boy. Oh boy, Cat refuses to get out of bed this morning. What do you think? I have not done a live stream while I'm still in bed in a very long time. I thought it was about time we did it again. Okay. Oh no. We broke the internet. Jackie, you can't be cold. Dylan says it's almost 2 o'clock here. Yep. Fawcett says it was strange. I went to click on a different notification altogether and your notification popped down under my finger just at that 1/10 of a second and I ended up here instead. Oh, my evil tricks are working. Fine. Hi, Carl Shell. Good morning, Bridget. Is it safe to come in? I don't know. It depends on you, sister. Where did that come from? I don't know. Hey, Jack, are you cold, baby? Is that what's wrong with you? So cold? Does he need a cape? He might need a cape. Oh, Jack, don't shake the bed. Don't go, honey. We don't want you to be cold. Well, all I can say is we're going to have to get over it. And I'm going to blow my nose with that one. How do you know how long you've been here? Much longer you've been here than somebody else. Just can't get our panties all worked up over some little troll on the internet. That's all. Trolls are people too. Hi, Alex. It's been a long time. Carl, what have you come into? I don't know, a sleeping dog? That's about it. Is that okay with you? It's pretty chill. Just a sleeping dog and a monkey. Wassa says, man, something happened earlier. I'm really, really trying to just let it go, but I am just ticked off. Wow. That happens. Sometimes we just can't let stuff go. What's going on, Wassa? What happened? Alex has been keeping you company at bingo. That's awesome. Dylan says when it comes to trolls on the internet, you need to block them. Well, see, I don't like to be told what to do. That's the issue right there. Cat does not like to be told what to do. I am like most cats. Carl says, oh, we were definitely not talking about you, Carl. You are not a troll, my friend. Carl, what is the story? When are you going live? Do you know yet? That's right, Hamilton. Let sleeping dogs lie. That's a good one. Even if they are redheads, that's the best ones. Those are the ones you really should let lie. Don't be poking a sleeping redheaded bear dressed up as a dog or cat. It's all right, Dylan. Uh. Bridget is sending kisses for Jackie boy. Carl said, I was talking to Yogi yesterday. Where are you, Carl? Watson says, I can't tell you, but can say to my own chagrin that I even took a nap and dreamed that I went and knocked on this person's door and kicked the crap out of them. I woke up surprised and laughing about it. Aw. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Hamilton says, such a mushy puppy. Are you mushy, Jack? Bridget says, I'm jealous, Wassa. My dreams won't allow me to actually hit someone. Wow. No, I don't remember ever fighting or anything like that in any of my dreams. Wassa says, I thought for sure it was real. Oh no. Sarah Washington, we are good. How are you doing? Hey, Sarah, what do you do with the majority of your time besides hang out in the background at Cats? Which I really appreciate, by the way. Bridget wants to know if anybody has dreams about work as much as she does. I don't know, but you know what? I do dream about live streaming all the time. Just light dreams, like odd thoughts come through my mind like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss my live stream. I'm oversleeping. Hamilton says this, have a nice day, all. The weekend soon come. No, don't tell me that. It means back to work. Love to Cat and Jack. Thank you, Hamilton. I hope you have a good weekend. You're rushing it, man. You're rushing it. You read. What do you like to read, Sarah? Dylan says, yeah, because if you don't let sleeping dogs lie, then they can bite you. That's right. Carl says, I certainly do. You do have a plan. Are you going to share? And did your conversation with Yogi go well? Alex says, Bridget, I dream about my release date. Oh no. Bridget's like, uh-oh. Release date. Karen, hello. Karen says, good Thursday morning, Cat and Jack. How are you and Jack doing? How come my glasses aren't working? That's what I want to know. Have a blessed Thursday morning from your friends, Karen and Emily, my Chihuahua dog. Cat, are you feeling all right? Yes or no? Take care. I am. Yes. I am feeling, well, I'm feeling a little stuffy this morning, but that's normal in the morning. Other than that, I'm doing great. I took my shot yesterday, so getting better every day. Woohoo. Wassa says about the dreaming about work, he says, I guess it depends on what someone defines as work. Dylan says, I know, right? Daniel says, hi again, Daniel. Hi, Paul. Good morning. Hmm. Daniel says, amazing. What is amazing, my friend? Wassa says, hey, Paul. Paul says, good morning, everyone. Bridget says, how can you watch YouTube in jail, though? Alex, well, you know, this is Ireland, Alex, we're talking about, right? Oh, goodness, Dale. You are starting to get irritating. That's all I've got to say. You're very irritating this morning. Daniel says his cookies are amazing. What kind of cookies? Alex says wasa. I know, it's no joke. Oh, being incarcerated. Wasa says to Bridget, you couldn't any of the times I've been here. I've been there. Oh, be on YouTube in jail. You couldn't when any times you've been there. Got you. Wasa says, oh, Alex lives in Ireland too. I believe it's the right Alex. He says, whoosh. Karen, I do have allergies. I'm allergic to Jack here. Thanks, Jack. I made it more than I, I made it to this point in my life with no allergies. Well, just slight allergies, but never had asthma. Then Jack comes in. Jack has changed my world in so many ways. Dylan says, I didn't think you would be allowed to have internet in jail. It's supposed to be a punishment. And Alex says, Wassa, yep, from Dublin. Wassa says, oh, okay, things are different there. Carl says, Alex is not my friend. Is that what I read? You just haven't met him yet, right, Carl? That's it. Alex says, wow, Carl. Wassa says, Carl, you aren't friends with every person in Ireland. How can that be? Right? Like I'm over here, I'm like, Alex and Carl have got to run into each other. They're from the same place. It must be that way. Oh, Jackie. Oh, Jackie's gone. Oh, yeah. Life goes on. Excuse me. Hang on just a sec. I'm burping. Hi, G Man. G Man says, you had Jack locked up last time I seen alive. I'm so glad he's free. I knew he was innocent. Not only that, he had to go potty. And he had to go so bad. Poor guy. That was a rough live stream. I was at work and listening to it and totally stressing out. But that was a good one. You knew he was innocent, G Man. Good morning. How are you? Daniel really doesn't like the chocolate. Walmart's chocolate peanut butter pie. Carl says, Allie, JP, and Tina Y, wake up. Carl, what's the story? When are you going to go live? And so you reached out to Yogi. Are you going to tell me? Are you going to tell me about it? What's going on, Carl? Carl likes to drop these little bombs and leave Cat wondering all day. Daniel says my cookies are Subway cookies. Okay. Dylan says when it comes to new people in public, I tend to get angry and say get out of here. I don't really do. It mean I just have anxiety. I just don't want to be kidnapped. Oh my goodness, Dylan. How old are you, Dylan? I'm sorry that you have that fear. That's rough. 5 to 10 million people in Dublin, really? G-Man says, I'm good. How was your day? It's just starting. So far, so good. Hi, Chu. Good morning. Alex is is that 4.5 million? Hi, Daniel. Barry Sports Highlights. How are you? Dylan is 22. I see. Grumpy Sapper says, good morning. I brought the bottles. Let's play. No, let's not. Daniel says to Bridget, I love Subway cookies. Uh, Too. I love Subway cookies too. Okay. And my mom is going to Oklahoma with a friend for a week or two. Oh, a week or two? Which is it? Oh, Carl says you're wrong, Wassa and Alex. They're talking about how the population of Dublin. Wassa says, Carl, thank you for that. I needed it. I know it's like a fix now, right? Dylan says, I don't know why I'm so reactive for. I don't know either, honey. Daniel says, but you just said you have a fear. You fear somebody's going to kidnap you, right? So we do strange things out of fear. Daniel says my mom's going to stay the night tomorrow night with her friend, and then they're going to leave on Friday. Oh, so she's going tonight, Thursday night, and tomorrow they're leaving. Wow. Grumpy Sapper says I couldn't resist with the spin the bottles over there. Alex says, educate us, Carl. And Daniel says, it's a week. I'm going to say, because if she only bought you food for a week and she's gone for 2 weeks, you're in trouble. Wassa says, not Dublin, Ireland. No? Okay. Grumpy Sapper says, I am off for lunch today for seafood, then to cinema with my wife to catch the film I worked on in 2021, Desert Warrior, release today. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Right, Wassa says, cool, Grumpy. Desert Warrior, huh? Did he on? Did he move? Did he do anything? This guy is always talking. Oh, Grumpy Sapper dropped a movie trailer. Thank you for that. Mhm. Dylan says, when it comes to children in public, I trust them more than I do adults for some reason. Who knows? Something happened when you were being brought up, maybe, or maybe your mom always told you not to trust strangers and she instilled a bunch of fear into you. I don't know, darling. We love you, Daniel Kitts. Barbara. Hi from Barbara. Good morning. Good morning, Barbara. Are you getting warm? No more blankie? You don't need your blankie no more? Grumpy Sapper says, I was part of the special effects team. Neat. And Barbara says, hi, Jack. Grumpy Sapper says, kids and drunks, they always tell the truth. It's right there, baby. Mm-hmm. You found it. Okay. We've got to get ourselves situated here. Was it good? Dylan says, maybe that's what it is then. Who knows? We don't know. Freedom Eagle says, hi, family. Got beef. You got beef? Daniel's still marveling over his cookies. Your bestie for life is pregnant. Um, is that not okay, Freedom Eagle? And Barbara says, just woke up, need to try to get back to sleep. And Dylan says, yeah, I believe that's what it is, sure enough. But the good news is you can get over it. You can get past it if you choose to. Was it good, Jackie? Oh, Freedom Eagle is happy about it. Good. Yay. Uh-oh, Freedom Eagle says, but yes. Bridget says, back to sleep he goes. Yes. Wasa, he's 22. Barbara says, did you get to sleep yet? Yes, ma'am. My sleep is done. My day has begun. Oh, look at you go, girl. Daniel says to Bridget, the cookies are yummy. I haven't had Subway cookies in a long time. Oh, okay, Jackie. Whatever you want, dear. At least he's warm now. And you're laying on your monkey. Do you care? Hey, dude, do you know you're laying on your monkey? It's suffocating. It's saying, help me, help. It's just one little leg hanging out. Do you care? Can I get the monkey, Jack? I bet it's uncomfortable. It's help me, let me out, Jack. He does not care. Fine, fine. I don't care either then. Are you watching TV? Bridget only gets the chocolate chip ones. I love that they're so soft. Oh. Barbara, I get to sleep anywhere from 7 to 9. I usually kind of start to go to sleep and then I get up sometime after dark to lock up the chickens because the chickens like to stay up late past my bedtime. My chickens are partiers. Wasa says, okay, you're not too old. Take some boxing lessons and possibly wrestling as well. It will change your life. Oh, that's for Dylan. Give him a little confidence, maybe. That's a nice idea, Wasa. I don't think that's too terrible. Freedom Eagle says, wait, you wake up at 3 a.m. and start your day. Yes, yes, I do. Sarah says, me too. Do you? Oh, wait a minute. You wake up at 3 a.m. and start your day, Sarah? Sarah, did you tell me what kind of books you like to read? Because if you did, it got lost somewhere in there. Bridget says they're party animals. And Barbara says, where are you from again? We're in Northeast Tennessee, next to Virginia and North Carolina. We're up in that little corner there. Caitlin, All Pro Guttering says tomorrow, please do a what like this just for you. Tell me again, Caitlin. I missed it. Freedom Eagle says so are mine, but they're just babies, cute little chickens. Ah. Bridget says Wassa, but I would also add just don't go around hitting folks for no reason. Well, I think that the discipline would of these things that Wassa is describing. Never mind, Cat. Just shut up. I think there's some discipline involved in those things that Wassa was suggesting. At least I would hope so. We're extra phlegmy this morning. Jack, I can't tell what you are anymore. Oh, Sarah said message retracted. Daniel says my mom went to the Waffle House and got me some waffles, some waffle breakfast, waffle plates the other day when she got my stuff. And they're in the freezer for me for breakfast, and I just put them in the microwave and defrosted them and heat them up. Yummy, Jackie. I love waffles. I love Waffle House waffles. Nice. Okay. And Dylan says, yeah, I do have anger problems, sure enough. And I tend to guard my back, my backpack, and my friend Blaine. And all that, which isn't good. Barbara, I do not go to work today. Just working out in my yard, which is harder work than work sometimes. Especially since I ain't getting paid for it, dang it. Caitlin says, OMG, I'm in North Carolina. I think I knew that. Sarah says, oh, you like to read fantasy, horror, and history. Nice. Oh, the heck? I used to like a lot of Stephen King. A lot. Like I read everything of his up until a certain point. Who knew he'd keep writing? Wassa says, yes, the instructions of both disciplines will discipline. I knew that was a word I was looking for. Thank you. Of both disciplines will instill a sense of duty to avoid fighting whenever possible and never instigate, but handle it. But let's correct her. But handle biz when it becomes necessary. Bridget says, that's good, Wassa. Oh no, I don't want to hear that. Wassa says there's lots of military aircraft overhead today. Something is happening here. You just keep your head low and ears open and stay safe. God only knows what we don't know, right? Jack, a big sigh from Jack. And Sarah says she loves Subway cookies too. They're okay. That's all I got to say. I would eat one. I've eaten them before. They're okay. Carl says, I don't understand what you're talking about. We're talking about so many different things, Carl. I understand. So, Carl, do you know when you're live streaming? Today is Thursday, so you would normally live stream Thursday or Friday, somewhere around there? Oh, gosh. I wish my nose would clear up. This is a little irritating. Wake up, Jack. I am not. Bridget says, Zed, I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning, Zed. Sarah says, fantasy. I read that. Yes, I did. Wassa says, fear leads to anger. Anger leads to violence. Violence leads to suffering. Did you mean to say violence? Daniel says they're for breakfast, not now. Well, it's breakfast time. Is it after midnight? Then it's breakfast time, Daniel. All right, let's just turn Jack. I'm just going to read this one because it's a lot easier. There you go, Jack's head. My iPhone, I feel like the screen, something's going on with it. Sorry. Freedom Eagle says, but they like when I open their cage. One jumps on the food. Goodness. One jumps on the food cup. One jumps on the side and one jumps down and runs away. Dumb little chickens. Oh, your chickens. I love my chickens. We have 12. Wow. I started out probably 12. Then ended up with like 16. And now we're down to 5. Says, I've been busy, Bridget, but I've been watching you. And Grumpy Sapper says, I love the book Flowers. I did too. Nowadays, I'm just like, it's such trash. Dylan says, so you're allowed to be angry by boxing? No, you'll learn to have more discipline over your anger by learning to box, is what I would think, but I know nothing. Barbara says, good night and see you soon again. Going back to sleep. Sweet dreams, Barbara. G-Man says, Cat, where are you originally from? Originally, New York, Connecticut area. What about you, G-Man? Freedom Eagle says, Carl, yay, Carl. Did I miss something? Are you just happy to see Carl? Aw. Aw. Carl says, I don't understand what you're talking about. Okay, yes. I've missed a bunch. Grumpy Sapper says, good morning to Carl. Wassa says, Dylan, these disciplines and challenges will help temper your anger and vanquish your fear. Dylan says to Bridget, oh, Bridget and Dylan, they're almost like two peas in a pod. With the way Dylan just said that to her. You don't know her, but she's friendly. Friendly fire, Dylan. Essential Irish Queen is friendly. Zed says, I have to crawl in my bed. The one in the back of my truck. Hopefully that camper comes for you soon. Oh, I just think mirrors are being shown to each other. Says listening to the frogs. The love song of the frogs. Daniel says, I am going to put the rest of my cookies. Good night, Barbara. Says a guy pissed me off today. Finally got his ass out of here about an hour ago. Oh no. Wassa says, I say violins. Oh, okay, thank you. I get it. I say violin so it doesn't get the violence word. I've documented how my account is one of the strictest levels for censorship. There are many words I can't say that others can, including things like blah, blah, blah. Got it. I understand. Freedom Eagle says my aunt has 18 chickens. That's a lot of chickens. I used to have so many eggs, man. I'd give them away. I just find strangers and ask them if they want eggs. Because I couldn't, nobody wanted to buy them. I don't know why. Because everybody has chickens around here. That's why. A poet says, Cat, the free sketch is me. Jed, I'll delete my poet channel after the 26th. The bullies found it. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on there. I know nothing. That's what I know. What the hell was that noise? Spooky. Freedom Eagle says, hey, do we spoil some surprises here? I don't think so. What do you mean? Daniel says, I have not slept yet. I know you like to stay up all night. Party all night, sleep all day. That's the life of Daniel Kitts. G-Man's in Alabama. Oh, nice. Okay. You're there with Stinkbug. Freedom Eagle is speaking of anger issues. Carl wants to know who's friendly. Oh, good question. What's this? Says I ain't got no mirror. Stop that. I wasn't talking about you. Dylan says, but again, essential. I'm sorry. Aw. And Bridget says, it's all right. And Dylan says, I just like people that I do know talking to me. Something happened. Oh, okay, Jed. I'm listening out of my other ear out of what's going on outside. That I don't know I meant, Dylan. I understand, Dylan. Poa says, "You poor Jed, you're just never gonna get your channel up if you have to keep doing this." What are they after you? I mean, what are they saying, Jed? There's something going on there that I just don't understand. Okay, sorry. Jed, if you come back in with that name, then I will do it. You just finished a cup of coffee. Awesome. Grumpy Sapper says, I am always friendly. And Zed says, have a wonderful day. Get some good sleep, Zed. Daniel says to Bridget, I am going to get comfortable. Wassa says, Dylan, yup. Just knowing that if you are forced to, you can take any man. Knowing that you have nothing to fear will help your entire life, help change your entire life perspective in a positive way. They take my posts and talk crap about me on their channels. Well, how are you finding out about it, Jed? Are you going to look and see if they're doing that to you? I mean, you do what you want, but I mean, the more you run, they're just going to keep finding you. I know you are, Daniel. Bridget says, Daniel, you could even do a naked lap around the house before bed. Then it's Daniel's is excited to have the house to himself, to just be free to be Daniel. Squirrel Sniper says a broke clock is always right twice a day. Yes, it is. Grand Risings, Cat. Good morning, Squirrel Sniper. Carl says Wassa is wrong. Oh, you got it twice today, Wassa. And Bridget says, hi, Squirrel. Carl, what's the story? Thursday, Friday. Tell me. Both days I'm going to be really busy, but I will take a break and hang out with you if you let me know. Grumpy Sapper says, did you read the Amazon review? I didn't do anything yesterday. No, I'm sorry. I still have your stuff up, Grumpy Sapper, but I didn't get, nope. I was having quite a day. Jack was at the groomer and they didn't call me and he was there extra long and I was stressing out and it was just a whole day. I'm sorry. Wassa says, hey, thanks, Carl. Twice in one day. It's very generous of you. Sniper names everybody and says good morning. I know. You want to hear me laughing? Dylan says, but anyways, good night. Good night, Cat. Good night, Wassa. Good night, Carl. Good night, sweet Dylan. Grumpy Sapper says to Sniper, hi, buddy. It's been a while. Dylan is going to sleep. Sleep is good. Aw, Carl says sleep well, Dylan. Thank you, Carl. Wassa says, hey, Sniper, good to see you. We need some shaking up in here right now. We do. What? Are you sure? Is my glasses? I just got new glasses. My eyes are not working this morning. It's kind of irritating. Oh, that didn't help. I can almost guarantee you I'm going back to sleep this morning. Hello, Doctor Who, What, Where? Grumpy Sapper says the name Dylan/Dylan spelling reminds me of the Magic Roundabout. I've not heard of it. Hi, Nikita. Nikita says, "Good morning, Cat and Jack." Nope, yep, Cat and Jack and our star of the show, Jack, and everyone in the chat. Hope everyone is having a great morning. My dad's laying next to Midnight Junior, who's getting very skinny, and he doesn't know why, because you know why. I'm sorry. She's eating and stuff. Because she's what, 17? Wassa says sniper. That wasn't the full truth about the glasses. Cat also enjoys ad-libbing the chat. Whatever, man. Scroll Sniper says that's where my daughter's name came from. Sapper. That's where my daughter's name came from. From where? Oh, the Magic Roundabout. And Scroll Sniper says free range, Wassa. Crumpy Sapper to Squirrel Sniper. Aw, my daughter is named after Maisie Mouse? What? Wait. This is a different reality. Can you imagine stepping into a different reality? You'd be like, what is everybody talking about? I'm so lost here. Jed says, Cat, I was in here with the other channel. I'm sorry I didn't see it. And Skull Sniper says to Sapper, Florence, not Brian, of course, LOL. And Nikita says, when the best food he can feed her to gain weight, she's 13. Aw. Carl says a decision will be made after consultation with JP, Tina M, and A-Frame if I go live. Okay, Carl. Maisie Mouse is a character from a storybook. I know, Nikita. I know he loves his cats. Grumpy, are you being funny? Is that kebabs and beer? It's worked for me. Oh. Hi, Daniel says, I am back. I'm going to get some smoke. Is it 420 yet? What's this says free range? Over my head again, sniper. And Nikita says, Grumpy, it's for a cat. Grumpy. Yeah, Grumpy, it's for a cat. He was just making a funny. Pasta and beer. Bread and butter beer. Scroll Sniper says ad lib free range. Sorry, not in this house. We can't help it. It's because things go so fast. Never mind. I'm not even going to explain myself anymore. Wasa. I am tired, Grumpy Sapper, and I am going to when we're done here. When I'm done with y'all, I'm going back to sleep. Wasa says sniper. I never associated the two before, but I suppose yes. I'm finding out, though, that Cat doesn't have a sense of humor about this issue. You're just trying to keep me down. You're trying to confine me. That's all. I'm trying to hold a man down, Wasa. You're like those in charge. Wasa says, oops, I meant. What does it say? Oh, it's a puke emoji. Thanks. What issue? Bridget wants to know. Boujulu says you should teach Cat&Jack to play Mortal Kombat. Do you think? I guess that would be something to see, huh? The Wasa says the cat chat living issue. The cat chat living issue. It was just the cat living. That's it. Carl says Wasa is wrong a third time. Wasa, how come you got the special prizes today? Bridget says, oh, cat living. That is right. It's now a new thing. Thank you for that, Wasa. Carl, what is Wasa? Let's hear about all the things that Wasa's wrong about today. It is Pick on Wasa Day. Let's do it. Oh, Carl, I forgot. Hello to any of Carl's friends in the background. Carl, is Tina still in the hospital? What did she have done that she has to stay in the hospital for 3 weeks? What's going on with her? Wasa says, I don't know. I guess I'm just blessed. I actually hear, I love you, Wasa, every time I read it. And love you too, Carl. That's the way I feel about it too. Scroll Sniper says to Wasa, I was on a live stream last night. Every fifth comment was only making it into the chat. It was very frustrating. The shadow the shadow band follows me around now. That was just a boy, you guys are two peas in a pod now, huh? Wasa was just saying the same thing. Bridget says that sounded like something I won't mention. I don't know what you mean. And Daniel says, when I am singing, I am listening to Brian Adams. Oh. And Grumpy Sapper's was right. I am going for a shower and a sing song, then off for lunch. Have a fabulous day. Thank you, Grumpy Sapper. You have a good day. And like I said, stay safe, okay? Bye, Grumpy Sapper. Carl says Tina M is back in work. But wait a minute. I don't know which one is which. Which one is the one you love, Carl? Is it Tina Y or Tina M? You were shaking something, and my mind had a dirty thought. Oh. I don't know what I could be shaking. That's a dirty thought, but Carl says both of them. Carl Shell, which one was in the hospital? You're saying both of them were in the hospital? Or both of them are the one you love? I give up, Carl. I just give. I'm too tired. I'm just too tired for it all this morning. That's the truth. Wassa says, I'm telling you, Kat, it's real. If you were part of the act, I'm not saying it's not. I never knew. I'm not saying it's not. I have seen what YouTube will do once you've been demonetized. So I can see if you say things they don't like, they would do that. Absolutely. I'm not doubting you. Hi, Sean. We've been really good. How about you? Carl says Tina M was in the hospital. So she's no longer in the hospital. I think that's basically what I was getting at. What did I miss? Oh, nope. Okay. They do watch in Shadowban. Yeah. I'm not doubting you. I'm sorry that's happening. Aw. Sean says working, that's all. And I miss hearing your soothing voice. Well, thank you for that. We missed having you around. Work, 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 right? Oh, cat. Okay, hang on a second. Okay. Scroll Sniper says, Cat, I have a video of me asking Google AI independent of mine. I gave it two links, a direct link to my channel and a video of the SS138 protocol. It tells me 6 times my channel is about killing squirrels. Wow. Wassa says it helps a lot to be a mod in a chat I'm in. If not a mod, they will literally auto delete a third or more of the comments in our chats I try to post. Is that what it is? It's you, Wassa. Sean says to scroll. Drink a beer in the shower, you'll love it. No. And Daniel says to Bridget, love you. Aw, Daniel, you're so sweet. Jack, what are we going to do with you here? You're just a big red dog. There we go. And Daniel sends some love to Wasa too. And Squirrel Sniper says to Sean, 29 years dry, Sean. Why start again now? But are you familiar with the beer in the shower? Is all we want to know. When Sean told me about beers in the shower, I was like, I recognize that. Not that I've done it. I don't like beer. It's not my thing. Hi, Lady Sky. Was this a sniper? That was crazy. You gave it the name and then the direct link and the number of subscribers you have, and it still just lied. And Sean says, respect to that. Keep it going. Squirrel Sniper's top. Yes. Lady Sky says, 17 days till Mother's Day. Uh, Paul says, in some live yesterday, I saw someone named Pepsi. They weren't named Pepsi Cat, were they? Oh, thought it was you. No way. That's shocking. That's just, what? I have to find this person. Sniper sends love to Lady Sky, and Lady Sky says 32 days till Memorial Day. And Wasa says, hey Daniel and Lady Sky. Bridget's not ready for all these holidays and stuff. She says what she says is not ready for time to go that fast, Sky. And Daniel says to Lady Sky, hi, how are you? And I love you. Aw. Jed says, Cat, I was in your chat with my free sketch channel. Am I reading stuff? Yes. I know. I know you said that. I guess I missed it. Squirrel Sniper says, Lady Sky, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. It's only a day away. Oh, the song. Tomorrow. Got you, Annie. Lady Sky says, hi, Daniel Kits, and I am doing good. I thought Daniel. I'm confused. I guess not. Lady Sky says, aw, Squirrel Sniper, love you too, and it's only a day away. Aw. Carl Shell says, goodbye. Goodbye, Carl. Have a wonderful day. And um, I guess all I can say is I hope I catch you when you go live. Whenever you go live. Wasa says, it just keeps lying, or it just kept lying while he was trying to access his channel, referring him to another channel about backyard squirrel connections. or some shit. Lady Sky, I'm good, but stuffy. Just a bit stuffy this morning. Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? Proof of a shadow ban. Okay. Interesting. I did not know what y'all were seeing. I'm so lost most of the time I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm pretty happy that way though. You know, I have to be honest. The less I know, the happier I am. Hang on, I can get it out of my system. There we go. Lady Sky says, I went to Publix yesterday and got some yummy strawberries. Do you make smoothies out of strawberries? Yes. Not lately, though, because I can't afford the fresh fruit or frozen fruit, to be honest. So, what I can afford is bananas. I have bananas, peanut butters, chia seeds. Those are my smoothies lately. I have not had a regular fruit smoothie with other fruit, shoot, in so long. Scroll Sniper says, I may have to do a smaller video, Wasa. It's lost on the 4-hour live stream. Lady Sky says, oh. And Wasa says, he gave it his direct link. Her confirmed number. Yeah, I got all that. Got it. I don't know. I don't put that much store in the information I get from AI because, I like it and everything, but I've seen it be wrong about stuff. That is very interesting what y'all are saying, though. Lady Sky says, I thought you would be drinking smoothies every now and then, Cat and Jack. Yep, just banana smoothies, though. Like I said, I can't afford all the other fruit right now. Jack is the best eater in this house right now. And this girl is eating a lot of beans and rice, which some people appreciate. I do appreciate having food. Uh, yes, that's all I'll say about it. I do appreciate having something to eat. I'm wondering if it's awful early for those dogs to be barking. It's so weird. Hi, Jack. Hi, baby. Mm. Oh. Sasquatch? Oh, I do have cameras outside. They're not on. It's been too windy to have them on. But this is up at the road, which is pretty far away from here. And I just don't think we are woodsy enough. I don't think there's enough cover for Sasquatch here. I just don't think they would be hanging out in my neighborhood in particular. Like maybe off in the mountains or some distant hills out yonder. Daniel says, that's how I caught. See, I know. I caught my birds on the camera the other day. Daniel Kid says to Lady Sky, I am doing good, just relaxing in my birthday suit, and I fixed a bong. Lady Sky, have you, I know she's going to say no, have you ever, never mind. Wassa says, Daniel, OMG, why are you OMGing Daniel? He's not saying anything he doesn't say every single day. Really? Wassa says, oh, they go into far less rural areas than yours. Far, far less. Huh. It does not feel squatchy here. I've been to some areas around me that definitely feel, I think we talked about this, definitely feel like Sasquatch and all the cryptid stuff feels like all the things. Just not here. Squirrel Sniper says, I hope you're at home, Daniel. He is. Lady Sky. You're going to get Wassa started this morning. Daniel says, it's natural to be free for me. Yes. Paul says, I don't wear that suit even on my birthday. Lady Sky says, okay. Not queuing for a bank, though, Daniel. I don't know what that means. Lady Sky says, nope. Wassa said to Lady Sky, I can assure you that it's actually the denial that is unrealistic. Of course they exist. They aren't even rare. Tens and thousands of honest people from all walks of life report them annually. I just want to know, should I read that as 10s of Ks of honest people? Or should I ad lib, my friend? When Daniel says, Squirrel, yes, I am. And being naked is comfortable for me. And plush, I feel adorable. You are adorable, Daniel Kits. Lady Sky says, yes, I know. I've seen people who say they see Bigfoot, Wassa. And Wassa says to Lady Sky, and there are at least about 5 different forms of irrefutable proof they exist. Actually, more than that. I think they've been mentioned throughout history, right? In all cultures and walks of life, in all places, or in a lot of different places, anyways. It has been mentioned a lot to be not real. I mean, that's all I'll say. I say I'm open to anything. Why not? I don't think they want to hang out with us, though. Oh, Jackie, you're so weird here. Daniel says my butt is cute if I do say so myself. Paul says they never die, though. And Lady Sky says yes. It's like telling people they seen Chewbacca, Wasa. Daniel also has on GTA 5. Did I say Wasa? I meant Daniel if I did. I don't know what I said. I don't know anymore. I know I have not had enough coffee. Jack has turned silly. Where are you? Where's your head? Oh, it's in there somewhere. All right. Never mind. Oh, goodness. Do you like snacks? Do you like snack cakes? Whatever do you mean? Why would you ask me those questions? Hmm. Will Ferrell reference. Never mind. Oh, don't say never mind. I have a whole video about that Will Ferrell reference. Thank you very much. Because I believe that Will Ferrell is in love with me. I don't know if that video is still public or not, but I know what you mean. Sea of Strange. Let me see if I can find it. I'll even show it to you. Will Ferrell's in love with me. Was it a short or a video? Not like us. Anyways, I'm not if it's there, but he has money. Yeah, he does. Heck yeah. He has money and I don't. What's wrong with this picture? I'm kidding. And Lady Sky says, oh, hi there, Bridget. I haven't seen you. How are you? That is ad living at its best. Thank you very much. Waza says, Lady Sky, there is a video on my channel in which I explain some of the forms of irrefutable proof we have that these things exist. It's like only like 10 minutes. Then I also have an awesome first-hand account. And oh, he left me hanging. And you can tell the guy is being truthful. You should check them out if you have any interest, question mark. You can open your mind to an unbelievably fascinating truth of your reality. Ooh. Paul says, does Will Ferrell know? do you mean? Lady Sky says, okay to Wasa, and Bridget says, I'm good to Lady Sky, and I've been multitasking. Sea of Strange says, does the Irish Queen speak Irish? That's a good question. What is speaking Irish? Just an accent? Paul says, then everything exists. I think Will Ferrell's in love with me. Yep, it's still members only. I've been hearing voices. Well, not voices, but a voice. And the voice is singing. Whenever I try to tell somebody, they really don't want to hear it. I think they may think I'm kind of losing my mind. So I decided to record myself and see if I could capture anything. And you know what? I did. Tell me what you think about this. What? Are you kidding me? Leave me alone. So I did a little research, and do you know what I found out? I think Will Ferrell is sending me messages. I think he's in love with me. How could I resist? Little Debbie's my favorite. Oh well, I'm so scared for you. Little Debbie found out and she is not happy. Watch your back, Will. So that's it. I know, kind of long, right? You're welcome. So I knew exactly what they were talking about. Are we having a, did I say any different? C of and. Uh-oh. You did know the reference, LOL. I did. I don't know how, but that is funny though. I don't, yeah, I know. It was awkward, right? It was one of the first videos I sat down and did. And yeah, that's what Jack says. Ugh. Paul says maybe we could get a group rate for some therapy. Hi, Flora. Good morning. How are you? Little Debbie snack cakes. Flora says she liked. Thank you, Flora. Wassa says no, it came out funny, not awkward. Thank you. Paul says hi, Flora. Daniel says I am going to go, my sweet friend. Miss friend Jackie, love y'all so much. And get some sleep, y'all. You get some sleep, Daniel. Thanks for hanging out with us. I know you were on the other live stream. Oh, a lot, Daniel. I get up in the morning and I look over everything. So thanks for hanging out. How was your walk yesterday, Paul? I'm going to turn this fan off. It's cold. It was good. Wassa says, oh, wait. Maybe that was the first time you acknowledged Paul. I told you you were sleeping on the monkey. Jack does not like AI Jack at all. He told me so. Flora says, Paul, how are you? And Paul says, I'm okay, Flora. And Paul says, I watched a possum doing possum things. What do possums do exactly? Except try to get in somebody's chicken pen. Flora says, I hope you've woken up or still asleep, Paul. Um, what do you think, Bubba? Are you okay? Hmm? Sea of Strangers. Correcting our possum. Wants to make sure we get that O in there. Oh, possum. Oh, that possum's in my chicken pen again. Oh, that possum's gonna die. Wasa also says, what things did the possum do? Rooting around. Wasa says, nope, opossums live in Australia. And Sarah says, how many days until Thanksgiving? Oh, Lady Sky's not here. Is she still here? Lady Sky, are you still here? That would give her something to figure out. How many days? Jack, I'm cold. Are you cold, Bubba? You could come snuggle and we could be warm together. What do you think? He says, no way, man. Flora's cleaning the house. That's what I did most of yesterday is clean house. Because I didn't want to get dirty because I knew I had to go to town to pick up Jack, but they forgot to call me. So I sat around here all anxious all day and got a little house cleaning done. Sean, nope. Sea of Strange says they're very misunderstood creatures. Oh, possums are? Oh, possums are? Flora says Jack is asleep. He's trying to be asleep, isn't he? Look at his feet. Look, he's got like individual toe beans and everything. Because Kimmy knows how to take care of Jack, huh? She did a good job. Bridget says they are. She was correcting something. I'm sorry, Sarah. I don't think Lady Sky's here to answer how many days till Thanksgiving. Wassa says it's true. We don't have opossums in America, North America. Really? Did not know. Really? Flora says, guys, you support my yesterday's video by watching. Yes, put your link up, Flora. And Paul says, I love toe beans without rice. Right, leave the rice out. And Sarah says, I am waiting for Halloween. Oh, what are you going to do for Halloween? Oh, you like horror. You like to read horror stories. So that makes sense that you like Halloween. What? Skip summer? No way. Not after the winter we had. We are not skipping summer. We are going to enjoy every brutal minute of the heat. That's right. No more Grinch feet for Jackie. And she's not back to work full time, but she's coming in every once in a while. So we've already set up our appointment in June for him. Paul says, Halloween. Oh, you corrected me. She says, oh, watch movies and eat candy. Was that a typo, Sarah? The Halloween? I didn't even notice that. My eyes just read what I thought it was supposed to be. And Sarah says she'll watch movies and eat candy. Sarah says it was Halloween. Got you, sister. Thank you. So, is Halloween your favorite holiday? Who else do we know who really loves Halloween? Ivy. Rich Martinez's woman, his wife, Ivy. Jack. Jack. What time is it, Jack? Is it almost over? 4:35. Oof. Don't do it.
It's currently 5 a.m. and we have a 10-hour.
Shh. Time 4:36. Sarah says Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Are those your favorites altogether? Flora says, Jack saw your video today. Oh, Flora, you know that's an old video. I just changed it and republished it because it was under members only, and since I don't have members anymore, I just made it public again. But thank you, Flora. Sarah says, yes, 3 favorite holidays. Paul says, years ago, my cousin got married on Halloween, and the guests had to dress up or they weren't allowed to in the door. Mom was very upset. Your mom? Aw. Well, good for them. That sounds like fun, actually. Whose mom was really upset? Sarah says, aw. I think my brother got married on October 13th. And so we didn't want to take his date. So me and my ex got married on the 12th. Just so as not to take his date. We didn't really care either way. Your mom got upset. Your mom didn't think it was very funny. Your mom was very traditional. Your mom doesn't dress up for Halloween. Your mom didn't dress up for Halloween. She had very strong feelings about traditional marriage. Paul says no and yes. I said so many things, now I'm confusing myself. Well, I have a question. Did they stay married, Paul? We can either praise or say, see, that's why the wedding idea didn't work. Thank you for the love, Flora. Still married. See, I'm so glad you said that. Good for them. They knew what they were doing, right? I love that. I was really hoping that was the case. And he is quite successful. Wow. Good for them. I love that story. Wasa says, wait, your cousins got married to each other? Stop, Wasa. Who cares? No kidding. Bridget says, it's hard for older folks to put on Halloween costumes and such. I guess. I guess. I could see that, Bridget. But, I mean, you could be clever and go as your husband, and your husband can go as you, and you could wear his shirt and he could wear your hat. I'm just trying to think of easy things. I guess older people definitely wouldn't be into it. Wasa says, I guess if it's working, and more power to him. Paul says that's why she was mad. She was 84 at the time. Oh, yeah, I guess I could see that. So she didn't go, or did they let her in anyways? What's the story? Paul says she wore a cape. Good for her. Yay. I'm so glad to hear that. Smart. Bridget says, well, I guess costumes that have a dress would be easy. Or just wearing a cape. Perfect. That is my kind of thing. A cape. I love your mom. Paul says the couple dressed as Frankenstein and his bride. I like that. I actually do like that. I think that's awesome. Bridget says true. Paul, did you go? Did you dress up? What did you dress up as? Wasa says, huh, I guess the two really in love. Paul says, yes, you did. What did you dress up as? I might take a Benadryl and just try to knock all this stuff out before I start mowing today. I'm trying to think if I get a little sicker when I take the shot, but I don't think I do in particular. I think it's just how much time I spend outside. You should post it on your channel. Yes, I'll go look for it. A cowboy, yes. Definitely, I want to see. Flora says on, and Wasa says, wear a respirator when you mow. I would need to. Don't have oh, you mean like a mask? But it's so hot. It's so hot. Makes it hard to breathe. I feel like we're back in the lockup. Oh, I have Jack's side yard and the whole front yard to do, and it is the worst part of all of it because it's just one big hill. Then I need to shower like 3 hours after, or like 3 times after. Four, four, four. I feel like I hit that every morning on the live stream. I never thought about telling ChatGPT to talk to me. Um, 'Look at his face. Princess says, make a wish. Are you wish on 444? Talk to you about what? Chat GPT. Oh, I never have them talk. You know, you can have her talk to you like Scroll Sniper does. Jack, are you awake or not? I can't quite tell. I never make ChatGPT talk back to me, which would be a lot easier than doing all that reading. He is snoring. He's been snoring a lot lately. Aww. Bridget says any angel numbers you make a wish on. Okay. Well, I could feel doing it on 444 because I like that number. It feels good. Did you get him, Jack? Did you get that squirrel, buddy? Wassa says, okay, okay, okay. Sure, sure. Just let me get my shoes on real quickly here. What are you doing? Flora said, which sound was that? I don't know if it was I kind of think the snoring was a slight also talking and then full on into a dream, but I don't know what he was doing in his dream. I don't know if it was good or bad. Wasa says lyrics from Just a Yogi on YouTube song. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, okay, sure, sure, sure. Just let me get my shoes on real quickly here. It's like what does he say? Just a minute, guys. Or something really close to that. Bridget says it sounded like a bad dream. I seem to think all of his dreams are questionable. Are they bad dreams or is it just the way I'm interpreting it? Because I've heard him whine when he wants to get at something, when he's excited. Especially lately, I take the chicken honey outside and I put her in a little fenced in area by the porch. And Jack will just sit there and whine and cry and just want to get to her. He just wants to love on her. Just wants to give her big old kisses, huh, Jack? Wasa says that song that I wrote, Wasa, I'm speaking of Wasa, is so brilliant. If he doesn't say so himself, I still haven't. No, I did see it because Yogi bragged about it. That's right, Wasa. I remember. I see you, Wasa. I see you over there taking up all my Yogi's attention. Whatever, man. Yeah, Yogi put the link up for it, right? I do believe I watched it. Oh, what the heck? Sarah says he seems so peaceful, except for when he's dreaming. Then it's questionable. It's like, what is going on in his dreams? Maybe Debbie's chasing him. She looks highly suspicious back there, like she's up to no good. Wassa says, I mean, go listen to it several times. Really get a chance to absorb the lyrics, you'll see. Uh oh. Uh oh. Yogi said, good morning, Yogi. I don't know. Nothing's going on here. Yogi says, hey, quit that. No Yogi impersonations allowed. Okie doke. Not allowed. More rules. Wassa was just bragging about his yogi song and just bragging about how Yogi talked about how great his yogi song was. And I was like, hey, I wrote 2 yogi songs 6 months before Wassa. I never got any mention. What's up with that? I'm not jealous, not a bit. Oh, see, and yes, Wassa's song is brilliant. Wassa, wassa, wassa. I don't like you anymore, Wassa. He says, I've seen no such animal. And Bridget at Essential Irish Queen says, hello to Yogi. Nothing going on here. Nothing but us chickens. It's like everybody behave. Shh. Everybody behave. Wasa says, thanks, Yogi. I admire your intelligence and recognizing my genius. Wow. Wow. That whatever, Wasa. That's gonna be my new song, whatever, Wasa. Flora is sending love. Thank you, Flora. Yogi says, of course, Wasa. You're my favorite, Wasa. Your song was the best, Wasa. Uh, I have 4 little brothers, so this feels very familiar. Yogi says, Cat hates Gate but loves her Yogi. Brilliant line. If you don't say so yourself. Thank you, Yogi. All better now. Wassa says no. A big part of it is actually just me marveling at what the technology can do as much as or more than what I can do. Same, Wassa. And Paul says, I can only find a picture of my face in the cowboy costume. That's okay. Post it. I love your face. You know I love your face. I tell you I love your face all the time, Paul. Oh, don't do that. You can't do that. I forgot where I was for a second. Oh, it's up. Okay. Just turn the volume down, Cat. What's wrong with you? Does anybody else self talk themselves like that, kind of negatively? I'm like, da-da-da-da, Cat, what's wrong with you? I just realized I do that. Talon says, all I saw was a ghost right behind you. Funny. Wassa says, I'm saying these music models have gotten good. You give them the right lyrics and instructions, and it will give you what almost seems like magic. I agree. Great music. It's crazy if you think on it. I agree. And I love that everybody is using it. But I also realize that the music we make is more for your own personal use than sharing it with everybody. Just because everybody's making it. Yeah, I don't want to say anything and hurt anybody's feelings, but I do agree with you. I mean, I listen to my own playlist now. When I'm mowing the lawn, when I'm driving at work, I listen to my own playlist. I do like it very much also. Oh, I forgot what I was doing here. I am going over into the chat to find Paul And then I'm going to click on his name and go look at his picture. Oh, that is so cute. What? Wow. You kind of look like somebody else. Look at you, Paul. What? I love that. That's so great. You look kind of yogi, like Yogi in this first one. It's crazy. If you were wearing the same exact glasses, y'all would be about twins. You look like you're having a really good time in the second picture. Did they have it in a barn? You have the same glasses now as Yogi or as what you were wearing then? What you were wearing then is much like what I wear now. I try to get the invisible glasses. Very similar. Now you have the same ones as Yogi. That's funny. Oh, let's check, by the way, while we're here. He might decide to go somewhat on time. I really like your younger picture there too. You just look so sweet. I knew you were sweet. Not yet. It was in a 100 plus year old train station. Oh my gosh. Sounds wonderful. Um, Boy, if I had a lot of money, like, I think that's something I would like to do. I don't want to do all the work, but I would like to have the place where people hold events. Like, I would like to provide the atmosphere and whatever vibe you're looking for. We went to an old barn. It wasn't an old barn, it was a new barn made to look like an old barn, and they used it for venues, and it was amazing. I know they're not invisible. I'm just trying to say, like, I go for the ones that are as little rim as possible. Whatever. Just let me live in my little fantasy here, Wasa. Why are you always trying to ruin my good time? Dang, Wasa. You're like the man trying to keep me down. I have nothing to say. I'm done. I am just done. Bridget says, "Ah, no possessive tonight. Sad Bridget." Well, I hope he's recovering from his last 2 weekends, or I hope he's otherwise occupied. Go, Mr. Possessive. Did you see the pictures he posted? He is adorable. Wasa says, that was not meant how it sounded. And oh, how mortifying. I didn't think before I spoke. I thought it was funny. Oh, as soon as I typed it, I was like, I don't know if that could be taken another way, but I'm glad Marlon's not here, is what I thought. Hi, Dale. How are you? It's been a long time. Good to see you. Yogi is live, so we are going to say to Dale, we're doing really well. Thank you. And I'm sorry you didn't get here earlier because we won't get to talk to you today. I am leaving. I'm out of here because Was is picking on me today. Bridget says, I did. Now you know which dancer he is too, right? You got a real clear picture. Like, Mr. Possessive is hot. Just gotta say. All right, that is it. Wasa says you didn't even type it, you said it out loud. Okay, well, either way, the thought was still there. Dale, I hope you have a wonderful day too. You're not in the chat, Cat. Hmm, I don't know anything. Paul says bye, everyone, and love to everyone. Thank you, Paul. Have a great walk. I will see you around. I love you guys. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Just thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love you. And have a great day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Bye, guys.